Welcome into the MOY Ploy. I'm Jake Harris here with my host, Peter O'Donnell, and
It's
we're
good to
here
be
to
back.
whisper in your voice. We're here to whisper in your ear for 40 minutes tonight,
Brent, Brent, this one's
talking
for you.
as creepily as possible.
I developed a man crush on Brent in our league too late in the
That's
season,
that's because he's a part of the Rat Pack now. He's Brent Van Conyu.
and I'm a big believer in Brent Van Conyu. I feel like we've underappreciated his ability to pick players that stay healthy the entire year.
Sure, yeah, a skill.
What is
Brent, welcome to the Rat Pack. It's good to have you. We are stronger together. Peter, are you muted?
no, I'm
Oh,
ready.
okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. So let's talk about the wrap up. Checking out our scoreboard here. All right. Let me get it up on the screen. All right. So Brent was able to take down all Barkley no bite by a margin of just shy of 30.
Close. It was
Yeah.
definitely, yeah, very close. But look at this, Travis Kelsey, insane. Insane plays back to back weeks. David Montgomery. Who knew David Montgomery was going to be one of the most valuable players in the playoffs?
Well, I mean, when you really look at it, Ray had the second highest score in the league. He just got unlucky, honestly.
Yeah, he played
Um,
Brent Van Conyu. When the Rat Pack takes out another member, it doesn't feel good. I'll tell you that.
That's true. Cannibalization rats are known for that. Uh, Up next, we had Goat Squad versus Avengers, and
I thought Goat God literally. I didn't even think he played this week. I
yeah,
couldn't
I
believe
think
what
he
I
fell
saw.
asleep 2 weeks in a row. Anyways, moving on. Not much to say there. Corrupt Commish versus
Yeah,
Orange
we can,
Justice.
can we congratulate Todd Craig on a fantastic performance?
Yeah, third highest points in
Showed
the
up.
league.
He
Grats.
showed up, and now he's ready to play for a championship.
hmm OJ versus Corrupt Commish. I took you down.
I got crushed.
You fell asleep on the weekend as well.
I
Thank you,
didn't
bro.
start Mike Davis. That's really the big difference. It wouldn't have made it. I don't think I would have won even with Mike Davis, but um,
Who knows?
Mike Davis send Mike Davis right over.
Couldn't agree more. Let's
And
see.
the Moy.
Oh, am I talking creepily enough, Peter?
I forgot about the creeps.
The commish hates me versus Todd Moy
Did
TC.
Borden show up this week? Borden put up more points than me. Borden, what do we think about Borden's end of the season roster? It's
Mm,
better than where it started. Do you think drafting he might have actually had better success during the season?
I mean, undoubtedly. Like,
Like Borden could have an incredible team if he didn't take five quarterbacks in a row. It just made such a
and like
I don't know
some of the
difference.
quarterbacks were like just bad. Like they weren't even like
He
good
skipped
quarterbacks.
Kyler Murray.
Okay, first off, yes, he skipped Kyler Murray, but more importantly, he took Drew Lock and
He
Teddy
pa-
Bridgewater.
over Aaron Rodgers, I think.
Drew Lock
Maybe over Aaron Rodgers.
and Teddy Bridgewater, and he drafted them in rounds 7 and 8. Anyways,
But he also went Breeze, high pick on Breeze. Like it was just like some.
it was some weird stuff there. Anyways, we're not here to talk about that.
I
Um,
I was a believer in Borden's roster. I love some of his other picks.
yes, the reigning Moy takes down someone who's openly campaigning against him for Moy. I bet that feels good. Takes him down. That was the closest match of the week. It really came down to the wire. And Todd, of course, was congratulating himself from minute one in true Moy fashion. Uh,
How close is Todd Harris's Moy consideration? Would you say it's spicy? Is his
mm-mm.
no
Lips
not
are sealed, bro.
mum's the word. I was just curious.
Lips are sealed.
I'm
Lips
a
are sealed.
believer in the Moy.
All right. As far as mischief mismanaged goes, you know, there wasn't a whole lot to talk about except Ray had a questionable start of Rob Gronkowski instead of Mark Andrews. Um, I just think that Tom Brady was getting some of his weapons back. Gronk was Yeah, why have Gronk when you could have Mark Andrews? Um,
Goat
well,
God left a couple of zeros on the. He started zeros, players that were said not to be playing at the
we're
beginning of
not.
the day.
Look, the only thing that Phil did wrong was showing up to play fantasy football. Moving on.
I can't believe
Orange
the
Justice, you started a
drop.
couple of zeros as well. You started a Mike Williams.
I know what happened was I wanted to change some players around. I didn't get Mike Davis into my roster in time,
The
and
most
then that was it.
questionable call by far is Michael Pittman over Mike Davis and Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah, no, I didn't set my roster until after the 1 o'clock game started, so I was screwed.
I mean, you had all week.
No, I wasn't. I know I was. Life got in the way.
Mischief mismanaged, bro.
It was mischief mismanaged. I let it go.
Mischief
It wasn't.
mismanaged.
I lost. I didn't care what happened in the losers bracket. I lost. The fact that I
Whoa,
lost.
whoa,
The fact that I tanked.
whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we're gonna redact that. The losers bracket matters tremendously. We'll show my dad and I will show you how to get after it in the losers bracket. He's already been calling me, talking all sorts of smack. The losers bracket matters. It's got the most impressive bling. It's got the prestigious scepter. The chain hangs low, it lights up. Don't come in here. If you're ready to come back, change your attitude. Now that you've been in timeout a little bit.
I got beat fair and square. It's not like I started shitty players. They just no one showed up. You had some big performances though. Can we at least acknowledge that?
Yes, and I left some big points on the bench too. I was peeing my pants for sure. All right. Let's take a look at the preview. The league has been asking us to hurry the f up.
Yes.
So
Please.
please, Corona 19
All
versus the
right. Pick your
Avengers.
champ. Pick your
These
champ right
guys had
now.
they had the early lead in the entire league, and here they are playing for a championship for the MOY Ploy.
I feel like Brent and Todd Craig are two highly underappreciated members of the league that don't get highlighted enough just because
What are you
they didn't
talking about?
live in Parker Hall at Lindenwood University, and that
Brent's,
makes a difference.
Brent's the whole reason we have MOY.
I know. So I really feel like this is a great championship game. Look at these the starting quarterbacks,
Yep.
wide receivers,
Yep.
running back. Todd Craig's running backs can be hit or miss, right?
Yeah.
So that might be the big difference.
And we can take a look. Yeah, I mean, he's got James Conner, brutal. Zeke Elliott, not great. And there's not a lot of help for him on the bench,
Yeah,
honestly. Um, so we'll see what he decides to do with his running back situation. I think he's got to start, but if they
that
don't
could
go
be the
to him,
difference maker. Because
if I were him, I'd be hitting the waiver wire. But because I just don't trust
I
James
don't
Conner.
trust, no trust. You have to. I think you have to play Zeke.
Yeah, yeah. Zeke, you got to keep running out, but he's going into San Fran.
Look at this. It's oh, that's so ugly. Look at those. The past couple of weeks. I think you let him. I think you
That
sit
was the
Zeke.
second
That's
second
it.
half of the
Sit
season.
his ass. You're better off with Tony Pollard. Sit his ass.
Yeah, I mean, if Zeke gets a touchdown, he'll put up a good day for you. Um, so you're kind of banking on the touchdown there. On Brent's side, the key weaknesses and strengths, I would say, anytime you have to float on P River, you're streaming P River.
He could have had Deshaun Watson, but because there
Yeah.
was there was
If you're in the P
collusion.
stream, it's just not a great place to
The
be.
collusion word was whispered week 10,
This is
and
true.
it
This is
wasn't
true.
allowed.
And honestly,
Cole
the rest of
Beasley
the
sitting? I'm stunned. Why is he sitting Cole Beasley? That's his boy.
because T.Y. Hilton has been on fire recently, dude.
Check Amari Cooper's scores. God.
25, 25, 18.
Okay,
And then
does
you
he
look at
sit
David
Chris
Montgomery.
Carson? Does he
David
sit Chris?
Montgomery,
Yeah, does he
24, 27,
does
25.
he sit Chris Carson?
And Fuego.
He's got an embarrassment
No.
of riches.
Look,
His team.
I think the Beazles might get a case of the John Browns. I believe John Brown's coming back, which is a huge that could be a big chunk of PPR points for the Beazles.
It was only 9 this week, but that means he's due for 28 next week. Look at the pattern.
Look at the pattern, the Rain Man. All right.
Damn, is the Rat Pack going to bring home the title this year?
I'm glad we brought him on board. I'll say that.
It was,
We still have a chance. So who you picking in the for the championship?
yeah, Brent.
You
It's a
throwing at
no.
Brent?
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's.
Look,
I'm
you
all in on the Rat
gotta
Pack. Brent
try.
Van Conyu. I want to revote Moy. I feel like the playoff. I feel like Moy should come in this week. Or do you feel like playoffs could influence the Moy vote too much?
No, I want it to be a regular season award.
All right, that's what
Just
the
like
MVP.
just like
Yeah,
manager of the year, MVP, coach of the year,
MVP.
all regular
Exactly.
season.
Okay.
Um, all right, so let's take a look down here. The winner's consolation: Goat Squad versus Barkley's Bite. If Goat Squad just shows up, I guess he'll have a chance. But I mean, Barkley's Bite is an
Dude,
overwhelming favorite.
I'm playing for eighth place. It was like 4 weeks ago I was in second place and now I'm in eighth place. That's how quickly think your fortune can change. I plummeted. Jalen Hurts is now my best quarterback. In
Oh
those
my
4 weeks,
God.
Jalen Hurts has become my best QB.
We're not talking
That's
about you
life.
yet. We're not talking about you yet. Um, anything we want to break down in particular on these two? Um,
It's the lovers' quarrel, the pitcher versus the catcher. Um,
oh, it's
Parker
true.
Hall.
It's a lovers'
It's one of
quarrel.
the great matchups in our league history.
Oof.
One pitched, one caught. What does that exactly mean? We're not sure. But uh,
Honestly, Phil's got a great bench depth on his team. I will say that it's time to drop Nick Foles, buddy, and time to not start Miles Gaskin.
ooh,
All right, moving on to the consolation ladder, the second most important match going on here. Kamish hates me versus corrupt Kamish. Father,
versus
son,
son versus stepson.
the father who despises
Phil
the
is
son who
technically your
despises his
dad's
father.
son.
True.
Phil is technically your dad's
Yes,
son, but
technically is the word I would use.
uh,
Technically.
for the toilet bowl, what do we have? Let's break it down. Go to the box score
All
or
right.
the
So
matchup.
some strengths from the commish is Derrick Henry, a very volatile running back,
Did you know he was? I
capable of
passed
putting
on
up
him in
30
the first
points.
round. Look
He's
at all the
capable of putting
points
up
I passed
36
on.
points.
I
That's
passed on all those points
that's a
by
lot of
passing on the
points.
first round. I would have won multiple weeks with those scores. Your dad wasted his talents. Look at your dad's team. Your dad's team is the team I wanted to draft but didn't. Lamar,
His
Deshaun,
wide
Derek,
receivers did not turn out to be very good.
Tyler Lockett.
His,
Fair.
he's been pretty ice cold
Yeah, ice
since
cold,
week
but
7. Really, I mean, there's been one good week in there.
yeah,
So
he won him one game though.
yeah, and I mean,
I
like,
think he lost. I think he lost the week. He lost the week that he dropped 53 because
yeah, I do remember
it
that.
was like a horrible,
Huge
yeah,
mismanagement.
Moy
He's probably
mismanagement.
starting 2 tight ends.
Ooh,
Um, yeah, if he can get a couple of some good production out of receivers, I think
all right.
he'll be putting up a good fight because he's getting production out of his QBs.
Is he gonna start Baker?
Baker is in fuego, but I'm not sure how I feel about him going into.
Ooh, look at those scores. Wait, ooh,
Yeah,
those were some 30 burgers.
yep, yeah.
Wow.
On my side of the ball, McCaffrey is still out. Like
Cam Akers though.
fu, but
J.K. Dobbins though.
I've boasted the deepest bench in this league, and it's going to continue. I've got J.K. Dobbins, Melvin Gordon, David Johnson, Antonio Brown, all ready to go. But I like my roster how it is right now. With
It's a spicy team. It's ready
look,
to win.
I've got a lot of green on this opponent matchup over here.
You're ready to win.
Yeah, I like it.
Look at all that green.
Look at it all.
All right.
He is favored to win though. He is favored to win. In the
Was
most
Brent
important match of actually, you know what? Not being last is pretty important. So this might be the third most important match with sorry, Goat and Ray.
imagine this. Imagine if I lose this and then I have to get bragged upon that like Borden didn't even draft. He didn't even draft, dude. Check your beef.
Dude, that's brutal.
Check your beef.
Peter, when you face me in the playoffs, you just like, well, good season, I guess.
No, no. I
I
just had a
want
busy week this past week.
I
I
don't think
didn't
you've ever
play.
beat me in the playoffs, bro.
I guess I won't. We'll see.
We'll see next year, man.
Next year I'll give it a try.
Ironically, Borden's team is one of the more suspect positions as quarterback. Think about that. Starting Mitch
Mitch
Trubisky and
Trubisky,
Cam Newton,
that's his highest score projected, is Mitch Trubisky. That can't be right.
and he's only supposed to lose to you by zero point 0.6 points.
Spicy. Spicy matchup. Look at my Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I like Hurts. I think that's a good play. Um,
Hashtag beef.
all right, well, that's pretty much the preview. Nothing really to get into here.
Wait, who was your winner for who's going to win the championship?
Oh,
Are we disrespecting Todd Craig?
look, I
Look at
can't,
Todd Craig's total points. He's going to put up a
Peter.
ton. Rat Pack.
When you're in the Rat Pack, you're in for life, bro.
I know, but check out Todd Craig's projected point total. I think it said
I'm gonna need to add a.
171.
I'm gonna need to add a con man rat into
I
the
know. We need the fourth rat.
a
He's
con rat.
there.
Yeah,
He's there.
I
But
might use the character from the Art of the Investigation. Put a rat head on him.
check out his projected point total. He's projected to win. Todd Craig is projected to obliterate the Rat Pack by
It's true.
9 points. Like Tyreek Hill, break it down. We have to break down this roster deeper. How is it a 9 point spread? Darren Waller.
Keenan Allen's been on fire.
Oh, Keenan
Darren Waller's been
Allen.
on fire. Adam Thielen's been on fire.
God.
Kyler Murray's
His
been kind of cold.
running backs don't matter.
Kyler Murray's been kind of cold, but Aaron Rodgers has been in fuego.
Dude, running backs don't matter.
It honestly it feels like that with this three wide receiver
I
set.
could
It really does feel like
I
running backs
really
are
don't
not good.
know. I really don't know who's going to win this.
Yeah, and like he's got Brandon Ayuk on the bench, and like
Ooh.
that's a high power player on this bench right there.
Yep.
So yeah, I
All
think
right.
it's a
Rat
good
Pack,
matchup.
baby.
But yeah, I'm all in on the Rat Pack.
Rat Pack. Flash it. Flash it.
Oh, oh. Rat Pack, 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 Rat Pack. All right, guys. That is it for the Moy Ploy. Thanks for tuning in. Trying to keep it short this week. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch y'all in the next Rat Pack.
Adios.